Good morning. I see we got some people logging in. Awesome. If you want to, guys, just for your own benefit, if you want to leave off your last name, you're more than welcome to. Probably a good idea in this day and time. So you might want to just put your first name. Up to you. But hi, Alana. I see you there. I don't know what. Let's see. I see another good morning from Baldwin. Hi, guys. It's a little cooler outside because we have that nice little cool front. Olivia, you're so funny. I hope you and your family are doing okay. Hope your mom's doing all right. No, it's hard. It is very nice outside. So, so nice. The AHA? No. This one right here is the recent one I've tried, the bubbly. Who's that saying, welcome back, I'll be taking roll call? Maybe, I don't remember who's on our schedule this morning. Oh, the last morning class for Brenna. Woohoo, Brenna, congratulations. This will go down in y'all's history books, graduating during the coronavirus with distance learning for beauty education. Oh, that is so good. Yeah. Seeing those old family members that you haven't seen in so long, it's nice and healing, and you remember some good times, I'm sure, with your cousins and aunts. I'm going to try that. Let's see, the top of this can right here says, so what I like on the top of this can, on the lid right here, on this little tab rather, it has little sayings, and some say hi. Yesterday I got one that said howdy, and you know Lauren is going to go to Texas A&M, and in the fall, she's still getting these hours of beauty school, but it said howdy. So I was, this one says hey yo, HEYO, hey yo, hey yo. Oh, let's see who else we have logging in. And Brenna, feel free to log in for additional state board support. Is McKenna on here this morning? I'm sure she's kind of trying to get this down too. If not, Lindy, did you have a good birthday? Saw on Facebook it was your birthday, and I failed to say happy birthday to you on Facebook. I wasn't on the. Oh yeah, McKenna's there. I see her. Oh yeah, there you are. Okay. All right. We already have 37. It's 10 o'clock. How did y'all enjoy getting to learn a little bit more about state board and getting this affirmations of what you have to do? Is it working? Is it going to make you feel a little more comfortable? Oh, it's today, Lindy? Oh, okay, good. Well, I didn't miss a shout out to you then. Hope you have a beautiful day. You've got great weather. It's fantastic. Oh, good. I'm so glad that it's working out. I know it's hard to do it behind the scenes, but Um, I think it'll be a great way for us to get some of those anxieties kind of out of the way, you know. And hopefully, some of you, when we get back in the building, for people who are not on distance learning, y'all can help support them and help us to help them because we'll all be a little bit busy. Hopefully, we'll be busy with our hands doing lots of clients. That would be awesome, wouldn't it? I wore my little earrings for y'all this morning since I didn't have a lot of makeup on. I thought, well, I'm gonna put on my little dangle, my little fun little. Those of you who like to shop at Uptown Cheapskate, I got those there. I love that place, the little resale shop. I think it's fun. Any kind of funky earrings I like. Maybe I'll wear some more funky ones for y'all next week. I got these flamingo ones. They're really cute. I can't wait to be doing hands on. I can't wait for y'all to be doing hands on. What am I talking about? But okay, we're up to 50, so I think people are logging on a little bit here and there. It's going to be a quick little easy little morning hour that we're going to do. Hopefully there's no confusion on the schedule and what y'all who's logging in where and when, because some practical procedures require you to nail techs to do one thing, Cosmo and Estes to do certain things. So it's going to be a little bit of flip and flop. So y'all are going to have to read those agendas really carefully. Tomorrow's my mom's birthday. Oh wow! Gosh, I've had like 3 friends who've had their 50th during this Corona. The sign of reopening, higher education has to give us because we fall under higher education. Unfortunately, we're still waiting, but now that the salons are getting back, I can't see why they're going to not prevent us, keep us from doing it. Haven't approved yet. As soon as I get off the live, I'm going to do some TDLR stuff, and I'm going to go and do some more reading on what we've been sent and see if there's any inkling as to when we can. So salons are open, yeah, at the May 8th, and gyms. Well, if a gym can open, why can't we? Oh, good, you got your cosmetology book. Awesome. Okay, very good. Patience, babies. Okay, we're up to 54 right now. 5 to 10 people in the building at a time. I'm glad y'all are updating me because I haven't been able to read everything. I've been doing so much work. So let me start by saying, because we have some new people that have joined us, and welcome. I want to first say that you're going to receive this and something similar. It may have a different cover. This is the current one. This is called your TDLR, Texas Department of Licensing and Regulation. And this is your booklet that you're going to receive in the mail. I'll have your address right there. So depending on what address you gave them, if you didn't receive it, you could reach out to them. There's no way I can do that. You could try to find it on the internet, or you can just rebuy one. I think they're $15. They'll send it to you. So if you were going to open up a salon, you would have to read this with a lot of grit and make sure that you are following it. You just can't go in there, open up a salon. That salon has to have a walkthrough from your from the inspector. They have to give you approval as to when you can start operating. And there are a lot of little things that you have to have. For example, now we all have to have a human trafficking sign posted. So those things, if you're not reading this carefully and you want to open up your own place, or you want something opened up in your own home, there are a lot of guidelines that you have to have, and hot and cold water, running water is required. Windex does not suffice as an EPA. You can't have a small porta potty. So it's got to have plumbing, it's got separate doors and stuff like that. So this is a lot of information. The other thing I want to tell you, brand new students and anyone who may not have heard this, on your written exam, there are some random questions that come from this book. Believe it or not, there are 10 questions. My students who have taken this exam, can you vouch for me, please, and tell the rest of the crew here that they do have 10 questions from this book, and we have had some people who have missed those questions. And um, so you're going to have to look through this. So I'm going to have a little assignment for y'all to make up for Sunday's hours. Um, and it will help guide you through that. So if you want some Sunday hours for Mother's Day that we are going to omit uh, from this week, if you want to make up, I'm going to give those. Let's see right here. Then you will be able to do that. I am going to send one of those assignments out to you so you're not overwhelmed. I'm sending that out. Katie is going to send that to your email at 10:15. Don't start on it while I'm talking to you right now, but you will don't turn it in until Saturday because we don't want to get assignments and hours all confused. And then I will give you another one tomorrow that you can do, and then one more, which will account for the 3 hours that we would miss on Sunday. So that way, the moms out there or people who are not mothers, but you are celebrating your mom, you have that opportunity to either FaceTime, phone them, or go social distance and see them. Um, don't worry about the book. I'm going to email you the pages, and then you will um, do the assignment from there. So the email that you're going to receive from Katie is going to have those pictures that I've taken from the book, and there's instructions on it. And you're going to send those hours in on Saturday. Please don't send them earlier. It will confuse our teachers. And we will insert those hours. So I just gave you the 1 hour for right now. Tomorrow I'll give you another one just so we don't get crazy. And then that way you can start working on it. So by Sunday, you would be able to accrue a couple of hours before then, up to 3 hours. So don't do it if you're overstressed, overworked, and planning for Mother's Day or something like that. But we want y'all to just kind of relax. Let's see. Those of you who haven't gotten this book, you will get it. I will tell you that there are students who can help me to let you know that there'll probably be a little delay on getting it. So don't worry about it, but keep this book. It is required if you're in the salon, you're a booth renter, the inspector is going to ask you where your book is. So you want to have this book. We pretty much cover you in the school, but our teachers and staff are always um, encouraging you to have this at the school, just in case the state inspector were to ask you, where is your Tdlr rules and regulation book? And I would just put your name big and bold over the front. These rules change like the wind. There was a time when they told us to buy that ultraviolet ray, the UV ray sterilizers were fine for sterilizing. We all bought a $600 machine, and then they told us it wasn't allowed again, and then they told us that it's now allowed. So the rules change. You've got to read it. It's no fun reading this stuff. It's like, and it's written. I have a lot of highlighted information in this one, but just go through it real quick and scan the stuff that's important. And if you are opening a salon, whether it's mobile, in a facility, if you're a booth renter or whatever it might be, then please make sure that you read this carefully and that you are obeying the guidelines. It has your continued education and such. So you're actually going to learn a little something to prepare you for the written test questions that you might see for your Sunday attendance. Those of you who are not, you might want to just store that email with those pages so that you can look those over when you take your written. I know that was a lot, so I want to just make sure that all of you really understood that. So the next thing I want to tell you is, let me see if there's any questions from anybody right now. Good morning, good morning. No worry, Marie. Check your email box, Marie, for an assignment that will allow you to get some Sunday hours. Please do not turn those Sunday hours in until Saturday so that there's no confusion on the hours that you're getting for the specific day. But you could work on the 1 hour today, taking it slow and easy. I'll give you another hour to work on tomorrow. which will be Thursday and then Friday. Then that way you can get it all done on Saturday and have Sunday to rest. I just didn't want y'all to miss the 3 hours, but yet still have the ability to enjoy your Sunday with kids or mothers or family or however you plan on celebrating. Um, so you'll look for your email on that. Now I want to guide you through a couple of things. All right. There is an application every single person that is going to have to fill out and complete if you want your license printed. Okay. So we all want a license printed after we've taken the board. So when you uh, pay for your written fee and you pay for your practical fee, those are two fees that you're paying for. You have a third fee. Written test is approximately 50 plus some change to take that, $50 plus some change to take that test. Then you take and you pass that test. You may not take the practical test until you have passed the written test. Now, if you want the license in hand the day you take the test, you get your results the minute you take the written. They tell you if you passed or not. If you did not pass, you'll retake it as many times as necessary. In my past, I have several people who have had to take it like 12 times. Um, um, that is a little bit um, um, unusual, is what I'm trying to say. But I have had people have to take it 2 and 3 times, even very, very, very smart, good students. So it's important that you prepare for it, but you have to take and pass the written, take and pass the practical. The moment you pass that practical, you can have your license printed and ready in hand if you will do the third thing. The third thing is taking the is applying for the application. So when you paid us $25 to give to the state, that state money went for printing you a state permit. That permit is required. So when the state comes in, they want to see who you are, your name, and how your hours are matching. So that's purpose of enrolling in a state program. The application fee for licensure to print the license is a $50 fee. Now, I'm going to hold up my white erase board. I want you to take a picture of the steps. Then I want you to log off, and then I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep my end logged on. I want you to log off. I want you to go through those steps and tell me if you had any trouble. Okay. So hopefully we can do this. You can either write this down or screenshot it. Let's see. I'm going to move the chair because the arms on the chair are keeping me from doing this. I hope y'all can see this. Write this out because the form is kind of hard to find. Now, this is Tdlr to get your license printed in order to in order to have the license in hand and take to the salon and show that you are eligible to practice in the salons. Excellent, McKenna. So you'll just hang out for a little bit. Hopefully y'all can read my handwriting. But I want you to know where the form is located. Keep in mind, if you're in a 1500 clock hour program, you need to wait a little bit because it's a 12-month, you have to meet your requirements within 12 months. So those of you in a 1,000-hour program for cosmetology, you actually might be able to do this, complete the form if you plan on graduating within 1,000 hours. But I want you to bookmark this. Now I want you to go ahead and take me off your live stream or if you're on another device, please go to your secondary device, and I would like for you to bookmark it in your phone or on your laptop or computer, and then you're going to have that page where you can print it. I'm going to give you a few moments to look at that and see if any of our graduates, upcoming graduates, or anyone who wants to get this fee taken care of can go and get that done now. So I'm going so Monica, this will cover your printing of the license once you've passed both exams. So when you take that practical, you will actually get your license in hand if this is taken care of prior to, okay? Let me turn that up. So otherwise, you may have a delay in receiving your license up to 30 days in the mail. Rihanna, maybe because you're a little bit early in the program. So you could do this by mail. There is a mail-in and an online. Maybe there's trouble with the corona stuff and all of the all of the people and the traffic jam. It says error, Demaya. Okay, so Demaya, probably because you are brand new as well. But bookmark this for people who are fairly new. Y'all are all getting an error. Oh, right, Rihanna, that's right. I'm thinking of, oh my gosh. It's giving you an error. Okay, did you see where you can, golly, I forgot you're graduating. Wow. I would mail it in. Do y'all see where there's a mail? Gosh, so good. So fun to graduate. I remember graduating. I couldn't believe when Brenna texted me and said, Wendy, I'm graduating. I'm like, what? No. Now, when you say you typed it in, Demaya, are you saying you typed it in like this and you got an error message saying it wouldn't come up? Chandler, did you see it? Did you find it? Oh, Chandler says hers did not work until she put the www. And then, Cassie, we're going to talk about the background check in just a moment. So, Demaya, you did put it gave me an error a couple of times, but I retyped it and it worked. That was Chloe. Okay. Okay, perfect. Googling it. Good. Now, cosmetology students and estheticians and nail technicians, very important. Our cosmetology students are called operators because in the 1950s and the 40s and the 30s, we were always called operators. You, nail techs and estheticians, you may find that you are going to have to click under an operator list in order to see esthetician and nail technicians. Okay. So now, very important, if I were any of you sending in this by mail, if you don't know what return receipt means, that is like a little green card that you get from you have to do at the post office. And it's like $2 or $3 more. But a person has to physically sign for that envelope showing that they did receive the document. I would not send this by mail without return receipt. Okay. The permit number. Yes, if you would email Jeremy, he can give you your permit number if you don't have that. And because anybody who's new, you probably wouldn't have that information right now. So you'd want to do that. Jeremy will have that permit number for you and can pull that up. So this is going to help speed up your process so you can get that license and then you're licensed to go. So getting this little step done. Now, Cassie showed a good question that I want to bring up to you. Criminal history. If you have any kind of misdemeanors or DWI, unfortunate DWIs, there's wonderful people in the world that've gotten DWIs. I mean, it doesn't mean that, but you might want to go ahead and fill out that criminal history portion and send that in. I've had people that were involved in a car accident, what that was not their fault, and as a result, there were people who lost their lives, and they went and actually did that just in case. Because if you don't want to take an entire program just to find out you're not going to be eligible for a license because you have some criminal history, so it might be wise for you to do that. And let me see. Let's see. Make a copy. Yeah, make a copy of when you send it in. Exactly. Closer to graduation, for sure. If you're taking a little, if you're kind of brand new, you can hold off and save that $50 for something more important like beef right now. Because beef, can y'all believe it? Wendy's Burgers even announced they're not going to have enough beef for burgers. I mean, now they're limiting us to beef. So this is just to give you, get you in their system so that when you pass that exam, you've got the license in hand. Oh, good, Demaya, you got it. Perfect. Okay. All righty. Yes, you click on that criminal history questionnaire and just look it over and see if there's anything that you need to make sure that would prevent you from actually obtaining a license in the state of Texas. I have known just a couple of people, their offenses did cause a little issue, but I think it got worked out. But for the most part, just read that information real good and make sure that you're on par for being eligible for a license. Okay. Okay, good, Lindy. Thank you. So all of those things are working. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So unfortunately, you have your TDLR written fee, like $50+, your TDLR practical fee, $75, your mannequin head for cosmetology students. The hand is a lot cheaper. It's like, nominal money. You got to buy some towels, those can be kind of pricey, any color towels, and your kit. And then of course, you have this $50 fee. Once all these things are done, you're in the clear. Very important. You watch out and be very careful that you renew your license in a timely manner. You do not want to call me back like some of my salon owners who are calling me back right now and having to retake the test because they let their license go because they didn't send in the nominal fee to renew it. So it's real important. Let me see what Annalisa says. Sorry. So of the left in blue, is it the application and fee? Yes. Let me make sure I made those notes for myself just in case y'all had that question. Yeah, left in the blue, click on application and fee. I don't know. Right now, I don't trust all this online stuff, but I guess it'd be fine if you did it online. I just feel like I want that green card, or maybe they give you a receipt when you do it. So Mirabella, you're just filling out the application. So what you do is you actually click on that application. It's going to be a printed document and you're going to send it in with your fee. Be sure to read. It might not accept checks. It may be a money order only if you do it by mail. So please read carefully. Our students in our industry, including me, we do not like to do all this and all this reading. So I understand, but you have to because you might fill it out wrong and then you have to redo it. Yes, permit numbers on the hour sheet. So you're good there. Another thing, guys, when you do get your license, Miranda and some of y'all who are graduating soon, I know you're so proud to have that license in hand, but I see y'all expose your permit number on the internet, on Facebook and social media. Block that out when you do that. that number, you know, we don't want some creepers out there to get a hold of your personal information. I know y'all are proud of it and everything, but sometimes I don't think y'all know. Um, Remember, when you take your examinations, I know if you were a no-show, I know what you if you passed and if you failed. So do not be embarrassed if you are having trouble on any of those exams. You need to go ahead and just speak to me about it. Randy and I are the only people who know about it, and um, we know what your grade is. No one else is going to know that grade. Salons won't know that grade. And that doesn't matter. Your personality, the love you extend to other people in your service, and your professional ethics is what is ultimately going to make you successful. It's not. It's not the darn grade. So, okay, they've been emailed to us. Greeted. Okay, good. Yeah, so many creepers. Okay, so if you need a permit number, just email Jeremy. He'll get that to you. And if for some reason his email is bouncing back, just email me or text me. But he should be able to get it for you. Okay, one more thing that, and those of you who logged on late, there's an assignment coming in at 10:15 because we are not going to have Mother's Day class, but I'm trying to recoup those lost 3 hours so that you can obtain those hours. Do not send that in to me or to Joanna early. Each day I'm going to give you a 1 hour credit that you can obtain for Sunday. We're going to send them all in on Saturday so that our teachers are not confused on where those hours are inserted. Okay. All right, the last thing I want to walk you through is I'm going to put up another white erase board. Um, is finding this. Ugh, it's very hard. This is what we talked about yesterday. This is called a candidate information bulletin. It's how you take and pass your state exam. It runs anywhere from 1 to 18 pages and up to 23 pages. Remember, I do not advise you looking at the packing list. Go by our packing list, okay? Jessica, if you need your permit number, it's an individual permit number, definitely. They required a background check this time for your massage license. Yeah, all of those, the massage therapy places had a huge hit because of that one massage therapist place. They were being kind of nasty. But anyway, and they were all over the news. So I'm sure that they are trying to do a background check on that. Some people just ruin it for us all, right? Okay, Annalisa's telling you then, are you putting in the date of birth in the right format, using all 4 digits for the years, maybe? Spazzing out, yeah, could be. Yes. So Mirabella, it's an application fee. So that's not even a PSI fee. That is a TDLR fee so that they can print you a license and you are in the books now as being able to put that on the wall with a photo. Don't forget the photo, guys. You gotta have that photo on there. Doesn't matter what the photo is, but glamorous one, regular ones, just a little face shot. Really, Chandler? Huh. That's so weird. Okay, so what I'll do, I don't know. Yeah, it, Rihanna, with you graduating, I do think you might want to call and then you can kind of update us. But if y'all can print it at a minimum and send your money order return receipt from the post office so that you get that green card, I don't see how that's why I don't like the online. Even when you apply for your PSI, please don't do that online. Every single time you get errors, but when you phone them, it's no problem. I'll have one student say, it's not letting me and it doesn't show I have my hours and this and that. And then all of a sudden, then you phone them, they're like, oh, it worked. I don't know, read in the document, on that because it's a lot of reading. Wouldn't y'all agree? It says that once you pass the written and practical, you can apply for the license. That's why I was confused. Well, everyone that has been doing it in the past has been getting that. Oh, their testing centers opened? Yay! That's fantastic. Oh, that's so awesome. Jessica, text my phone. Randy's on it. Jessica Cardenas. Text him and have him tell him what you're telling me right now, and then Randy will forward it to you. They open limited seating. Okay, and remember this written test can be taken in other cities, not just Austin. So you can count on that as well. Okay, so now I want to walk you through. Good luck on the on that application fee. I would send it into the mail. I just would, with return receipt though. Fantastic, Ava. Woohoo! Okay, now this is how, if you want to print out the full PSI 20-page thing that we sent you in fragments yesterday, if you want the whole thing and you want to know if there's any changes that might occur for that exam, even the night before you take the exam, they can change something. And they do not send you an email. They do not send me an email. They consider it our responsibility to look at the candidate information bulletin. So I'm going to hold this one up to you now, and this is how you're going to log on. This is how you're going to find the printed information. So if you can, hopefully there's not a bad glare. Take a picture of this, or if someone can type this in the chat comment, that would make it really easy for other people to take a picture of it if it's not clear. But this is how you navigate through that very crazy PSI website to find the candidate bulletin. Oh, Alexis, okay, good. Maybe y'all have all of that. Or if you want to, Alexis Cisneros, text me and I'll tell you what your current hours are. Okay, good. It's clear? Okay, good. From my end, I'm seeing like a glare where I'm holding it. So where I have on here, click on the box, that's a red box in the top right-hand corner, and it's clickable. You're welcome, honey bunny. So each one of you, now remember, cosmetology students, you are called an operator. And carefully click on practical versus written, or what, you have to look through the list of tests. Bookmark this. Once you get this in the on your device, please bookmark it. It's very hard to remember how to go back and get this information. Really difficult. And those of you who are confused on the application fee, maybe there is a Tdlr email that we can email them. Maybe that would be faster than getting on the phone for the application fee. And if anyone finds out anything new on that, because we've always been able to pay for that. So maybe they're not wanting people to rush so quick, but we always did. I know some, okay, so I'm going to put this up here now, and you should be able to still see it, hopefully. But this is how you're going to, this ledge in my house is very tiny. Okay, stay. Okay, So, let's see here. Oh, is it real? Oh, okay. So glad that you said that. Okay. No, Demaya, you will see nail technician or the word manicurist when you click on that red box right there. You will see that. Oh, okay. Let me explain the assignment then. On the assignment, does it look like it's Sam? Can you tell me? Does it look like it was a page of things that came out of this book? I'll wait for your answer. Okay, good. All I want is a one. I'm sorry. You know what? I failed to put that part in the email body because I redid it. Oh, okay, that was my fault. Okay, good. So yes, all you're going to do if you have small handwriting, one page notes from what you read through there, because these are questions that you will have on the written exam. Um, so you will just, if you have large handwriting, 2 pages. If you have if you have small handwriting, like tiny, then just 1 page of notes. And that's going to give us 1 hour credits. Y'all can work on that between now. I don't know about y'all, but sometimes being home is just, um, you're up all hours of the night and you can't sleep. I don't know if y'all sleep schedules are off, but anyway, just one, um, you graduate on Friday. Yeah, Tabitha, you won't do the Sunday then. I didn't know you're graduating on Friday, Tabitha. Man, all of y'all. Okay, good. Could y'all please put that in y'all's Facebook response? And Olivia, yes, over these rules and guidelines. Because remember, from this book, you have 10 written test questions that come strictly from this book. And each day, I'm going to give y'all a few for your Sunday credit so that y'all can get some extra hours. Okay. Um, no, Jessica, it's not. So the TDLR, the first $25 that you pay to enroll in school is for the school to receive this paper form. It has all of your pertinent information with your photo, and that's a school permit that allows you to be enrolled. So when our state inspector walks in, she actually asks all of you to go to the classroom, as many of you know that have been there. Go to the classroom, she checks your name tag, and she checks the permit to make sure it all matches. So that $25 is for the school. Then when you are ready to get licensed, this is going to be a license going to go to you for you to take with you in the salon and display in a frame. Oh, Tabitha, I'm so happy for you. That is awesome. 10 girls about to graduate. Woo woo. Mabry. 10 out of 50 hours. She's been working at HEB, that girl, getting all this done. Okay, so golly, you girls. All right, so we talked about the TDLR and how to get that application fee. Even if they're not allowing you to do it right now, you've got it bookmarked so that when you want to pay that $50 to them and they're going to print you a license and get it to you by mail or the time of completing your practical, you get your results of your written immediately, you get your results of your practical immediately, and you're ready to go. But bookmark this. If you have some criminal history that you're concerned about, that the state might not license you and give you eligibility to work, then don't take the program, because that's just a waste of time unless you're going to do people's hair at home or something like that on your mom and dad and grandma for personal enrichment. Um, and then PSI, this is how you're going to navigate to get yourself one of these testing things. All of you graduating, everything can change. They may be requiring a mask. Dress code may change. So right now, what we're teaching you is masks aren't recommended, but you're going to be leaving me soon, not logging on to here, and it's important that you know how to navigate to go through the PSI right here and click on that, and you read that sucker carefully. Do not, and take it slowly. Have some quiet time and read about it. Allison, you are. Oh, Allison. Oh, girl. Wow. Oh. Lauren said she's going to miss so many of you, and she was hoping to spend more time with y'all. And y'all are off graduating. Well, off to bigger and better things for all of you guys. Um, So you're going to navigate and print it right here. And then you're going to lay down in a quiet spot or sit down in a cozy spot and read it, highlight it, and make sure that, that you have covered all your bases, because you don't want to spend $75 for an exam just to be terminated. Remember, we talked about a valid driver's license that is not expired. You must get that. Okay, so start working on that. Get that gold star for the real ID that we talked about yesterday. And let's see. Okay, and then the assignment, someone is going to post on their y'all's little Facebook community, that the assignment is taking 1 page of notes if you have small handwriting, 2 pages of notes on that if you have large handwriting, and you're not sending it in till Saturday, please. It'll be too confusing for the staff to keep up with. All right. Okay, so I know yesterday I left this thing running. That was a bad windy. I'm gonna leave it up right now until 11. Y'all are gonna sign off at 11. I'm gonna put you on mute. I'm not gonna forget to end the stream. And I'm gonna allow you to go to your email box and look around, maybe on a separate device or something, and check it out. Okay, I hope y'all are also building your resume so that you can turn those into salons. Feel free to put me as a reference with my cell number. I'm happy to have you as a reference, no biggie. Graduating students, feel free to tune in as we continue to um, go through our state board procedures. And set a timer. I should, Allison. I felt so bad yesterday. And then we lost the whole video because we have to delete it if I don't end it in a timely manner. I don't know. Anyway, we lost the whole video, but it's okay. Brand new students, keep piling up your information. Lauren has a great big pile on the kitchen table, and she just keeps piling up all the work that she's been handwriting and doing so that we don't have any problem. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna mute you, but I'm gonna come and I'm gonna be back in about 10 minutes. You can do some work. You can look at the emails I've sent. I'm gonna give you a few minutes. Congratulations to all the graduates coming up. And I hope that y'all are getting your ducks in a row. This is stuff that you have to do. I cannot do it for you. I can only guide you. So you have to be proactive. And if someone wants to add all of this information onto y'all's little community chat thing on Facebook, then y'all do that and get that done. Okay. Tomorrow, I'll give you another hour so that we can plug in another Sunday hour so everyone can enjoy the Mother's Day. And then each day. So I'll try to get that all done. All right. I'm going to mute. Y'all have a fabulous day. Get out there and get some nice fresh air. It's rejuvenating. Even if you just sit on your front porch and under a tree for a few minutes, get some relaxation. Okay. Have a good one, and see y'all. Okay, guys, we're close enough. I'm going to go ahead and log off. Y'all have a great day. And I've got a couple of text messages from y'all that we'll work through. Okay? All right. Enjoy. Like I said, get out there and enjoy that weather. It creates a nice relaxation. All right. So pretty out. And congratulations to Ali Frias graduating today. She just did it. So excited. I can't keep up with y'all because I don't see these rosters. I'm trying to just do education. So I can't keep up with how fast y'all are doing this. But have a beautiful, beautiful day. I'm going to end the stream now. Bye bye.